Hey everybody, Tommy the Cat here with you. Thanks for joining me here on my YouTube channel. And this is the start of a series. We're going to be looking at Black Friday ads as it pertains to gamers. I know there's a lot of Black Friday deals out there. There's a lot of electronic websites talking about TV deals and breaking down the cheapest iPad. That's not what I'm going to do for you guys. I'm here just to look at the gaming deals. We're going to take a look at consoles, hardware, games as well, peripherals, maybe different things that may come out or may be of interest to gamers in the community. And we're going to start with Kohls because Kohls is the first ad of the season that has come out. But again, if you're looking for TV deals or whatever, I mean, there's plenty of places, but this is not it. We're going to focus just on gaming stuff. So let's take a look at that right now. We're going to start with Kohls, as I said. Theirs is out. Not normally a place you'd look, really, when it comes to maybe peripherals, hardware. I went into a Kohls the other day, and they still had Geometry Wars for both PlayStation 4 and Xbox One if you happen to need it for either platform, but it was also $28. But that's just kind of how Kohls is, really. You know, they're not known for selling gaming hardware and software, except when it comes to Black Friday. And Kohls may be an overlooked value for gamers out there because of Kohls Cash. Now, if you're not familiar with how Kohls Cash works, I will explain. Kohls Cash, in this case, when you spend $50 during their Black Friday sales, you will get $15 for every 50 in Kohls Cash. Now, what Kohls Cash is a voucher that you can spend at a later date at a Kohls store or online at Kohls.com. So let's say you buy something that's $200. You then get $60 of what is essentially store credit in the form of a voucher that you can come back and use. Now, here's the thing. You cannot use it the day you get it, or even really the day after you get it. There's a redemption period for it. So you have to remember this. And if you're not all that great with keeping track of dates, you might want to put it in your phone or stick it by your computer just so you remember to use it. But so anything you buy November 25th through the 29th, so that's that Black Friday weekend, you're going to get a voucher, $15 every 50 you spend, and that is going to go towards credit you can use November 30th through December 9th. And so that's your redemption period for that. As you'll see, it adds up quickly and can help you finish other Christmas shopping. It can help you get other things because there's certain things that these coupons don't apply to and that Kohls Cash doesn't apply to. Premium electronics is one of them. Game consoles fall under premium electronics, as we're going to see here in a minute. So you'll see from the front page of the ad, there's an extra 15% off. That does not extend to their premium brands like a Nike or an Under Armour, but also does not extend to the gaming consoles, the hardwares. They have TV deals at Kohls and things like that, but you're not going to be able to take advantage of that here. But the free shipping over $25 is pretty standard, especially this time of year to try to get people to buy. They ship things for free. So that's where we're going to start. Also, please note with Kohls, there's a difference between Black Friday deals and doorbuster deals, and you'll see this with a lot of places. The Black Friday deals will be available online Monday. Yeah, Monday, November 25th. At 12 a.m. Central Time. So that means if you're in the Pacific time zone, you'll be able to actually get them in the evening before on that Sunday, November 24th at 10 o'clock. But so everything with Kohls is Central Time when it comes to their online purchasing. So that's going to be on Monday. Those Black Friday deals are available. And again, over $25 is free shipping. In store, all stores will open at 5 p.m. local time on Thanksgiving, and that's American Thanksgiving, in case you happen to not be watching this in the United States. That'll be on Thursday, November 28th, 5 o'clock, and that is all local time for the stores to open. Doorbusters are also available at the same time in store, but they are only available online starting Thanksgiving morning at midnight on that Thursday. And so, and again, if you're on the West Coast, a little bit earlier for you, if you want to stay up late on a Wednesday night, the day before Thanksgiving. But the doorbusters, which we will see, which tend to be the bigger deals, the bigger discounts, those will only be available on Thursday. So keep that in mind if you're planning to online shop and you're like, why isn't this Xbox One X deal here? Well, it's because it's a doorbuster. All right, so let's take a look real quick here at the first clip that we have. This is the cheap gaming console portion of the program. If you're looking for either a PS4 Slim or an Xbox One S, they are both $200, which means $60 in Kohls Cash for you that you'll be able to use again, not until November 30th, but hey, that's a hefty chunk. Now, I think you're going to see a lot of deep discounts on the hardware here because this is the last kick at the can for Sony and Microsoft to get this generation of consoles out there on a Black Friday sale. Next year, we're going to have the Project Scarlet, we're going to have the PS5, whatever they end up being called. Those are the consoles they're going to push next year. So this is their last chance to get current gen hardware out there. Now, they're going to support those consoles just like they did in the generation before the Xbox One and the PS4 for a certain amount of time. But then they're going to move on to the next generation of consoles. And so if you're looking to pick up an extra one, if you want one with an optical drive, you'll probably see a different deal on the all-digital Xbox One. Keep that in mind. This one has the disk drive. I'm old school. I still prefer to have a disk drive. A lot of the games I buy are on disk, even though I've got a 5 terabyte hard drive sitting on the side that I do a lot of my downloads to. I think it's still worth it. The PS4 Slim comes with Fortnite, which is, Fortnite's been around for a while now. That might not be much of an interest to you. You could always look around, but it does come with 2,000 Fortnite V-Bucks, if that makes a difference to you at all. Or maybe you want to give a copy of Fortnite to a friend of yours and have him jump on or her jump on and play with you as well. But $200, and again, $60 in Kohls Cash coming back. That's free money during the redemption period to help you finish up your shopping. The Xbox One S, I like this one because it comes with Star Wars, the new Jedi Fallen Order game, which I think is going to be a hot ticket this Christmas. Looks tremendous, and as much as I really don't like EA anymore, I do love the Star Wars games, and I they've been through their torture over them. Hopefully they've learned their lesson. Am I going to pick this game up right away? No. I'm going to wait. I have a long queue of games that I've got to get through before I even get to Fallen Order, but I do eventually want to play it. So that said, if you're looking for an extra piece of hardware, these are both really, really good deals. $200 plus the $60 back in Kohls Cash. Now, Nintendo just rolled out a new Switch not too long ago. $320 will net you $90 in Kohls Cash, and if you spend an extra $30 somewhere, then that's going to get pumped up yet another $15. You'll be at $105. So you're not that far away, conceivably. $30, I mean, might be a cheap pair of sneakers. It might be a couple of t-shirts, whatever, if you're going to tuck that in your shopping cart on Kohls.com. Now, these are doorbuster deals. Remember, we talked about the difference between the doorbusters and the other deals. These doorbusters will not be available until Thanksgiving Day, even online. They will not be available just with the regular Black Friday specials on Monday. But so that's a Switch with a charging dock for the controllers and a carrying case. $320 is not bad. I just don't think you're going to see deeper Switch discounts this time around just because they've come out with the new ones. You might see deals more on the smaller Switch, but this might be about what you're going to get. We'll probably find a better price elsewhere. I'll just say that right now, but I could be wrong, and we'll revisit that later once I'm done analyzing all of the stores, all of their ads, even the online places, seeing what places like Newegg have out there, but also the Best Buys and Targets of the world. We'll go back and we'll look and we'll find the best prices for whatever it is you might be looking for. So next page here, again, doorbusters. So Xbox One X, 1 terabyte with NBA 2K20. So that's the X. But at that point, you're spending $350. Like I said, it's going to be $105 in Kohls Cash coming back. That'll help you kill some shopping for anybody else on your list the following week. And you can probably still go through Kohls.com. I'm sure they're going to have the free shipping option up there for a while. Tabletop Pac-Man game is $150. Some of the gaming headsets, like the Void Edge, they're okay. I have one of their really, really cheap ones just as an extra. It's just laying around the house just in case I need it or can't find the cable for my good one. They're not bad, but I mean, any headset in that price range is going to be okay. If you really want good quality sound, if you want, upper level performance, you really have to spend a little bit of money. I'm a headphone fanatic. I have really expensive headphones just for listening to music and for studio use. And I also like really nice headphones for gaming. I will actually plug in my studio monitor headphones when I'm just gaming and don't need a mic. So I'm kind of picky about that stuff. But if you're looking for something, maybe just an extra headset, or maybe you broke yours and you don't want to spend a lot of money, that's not too bad. The other doorbuster I thought was pretty good was the PlayStation VR. And again, if you're going to pick up a PlayStation 4 Slim and maybe the VR, $400 together is going to get you $120 in Kohls Cash, and that you can spend on anything later on in the month and then into December. This one comes with a couple of games, Astrobot Rescue Mission and Moss. So maybe you're getting $50 value in games, maybe a little less. The controller deals are not bad. $40 for OEM PlayStation and Microsoft controllers. I always tell everyone, make sure you get a protection plan on those. You really don't need it on any of the other stuff, but you do need it on the controllers because you know they're going to break. I've been through 7 or 8 Elites on my Xbox One, and every time I go into Best Buy, and I'll just give a shout out to Best Buy's replacement program, $20, they take it back and they give me a new one. No questions asked, and it's always something. The left bumper falls off quite frequently on the Elite controllers for me. Sometimes, it'll develop a drift. Sometimes it'll just, lose functionality. A lot of times the USB charging port on them goes out. So, I really wish for all the money you spend, $150 on a controller, can't you make it just a little bit more durable? It's another video entirely, but so you got gaming chair there, and then the doorbusters down at the bottom might be a little hard to read, but what that is that's the retro handheld gaming sets and the software. That Genesis one that they're showing, the Sega Genesis, if you're an old school gamer or would like to be, that's probably one of the best mini sets that's come out in a long time. Out of all of them that have been out, Nintendo did a pretty good job with theirs. Sony, but the Sega ports are really good, and that's actually a really good system. But it's going to be 25% off, and these are all doorbusters coming up at Kohls. So again, just to kind of look at Kohls again, it's going to be the $15 Kohls Cash is really the allure here. And if you have more shopping to do, you're a fan of Kohls, or maybe you see at Kohls, maybe you browse Kohls.com, you see there's things you want to spend the money on later. This is where your value can come in, and I think a lot of people might miss the boat here. It's not necessarily going to be the money you save on a system. You might spend $180 instead of $200 at a different store. Maybe Walmart has a slightly deeper discount on a PS4 Slim. But if you're going to do more shopping, or if you're going to pick up more things, it makes sense to get the bonus of the Kohls Cash as long as you remember to use it. And I think that when it comes to gaming hardware and peripherals, sometimes that's overlooked a little bit with Kohls. So that's the first Black Friday ad that we're going to have a chance to look at here. Going to continue the series. I know Target, Best Buy, they'll all be releasing theirs soon. And again, we'll look at the online ones too, and not only talk about Black Friday, but also Cyber Monday deals, when those become available, some of the bigger ones. And then when we're done kind of going through a lot of the major retailers, I'll also do Sam's Club and Costco. For those of you who have memberships there, we'll break those down and then have a capstone video in which we'll say, okay, this is where I found the best value to be for an Xbox One S or whatever you may be looking for, and we'll try to break that down as well to simplify your shopping. So thanks for joining me, Tommy the Cat. I do stream on Xbox. Usually I'm on Twitch when I'm streaming for Tommy the Cat. Tommy the Cat Streams is the name of the channel on Twitch. Tuesday nights I do a Mixer channel under another gamer tag, HyperFC, and that's just always going to be Sea of Thieves. It's called Tuesday Night Pirates, and it's always on Mixer. And that one usually kicks off about 9:30, 10 o'clock Eastern time. So that one is on for a couple hours. But other than that, you see there my Twitter at TTC Streams. Also, that bit.ly link will take you to the YouTube page where these videos are going to be housed moving forward. So thanks for joining me for my first look at the Black Friday ads from Kohls, and we look forward to breaking more down with you. Hey, 'tis the season to find some awesome gaming deals, and we're going to do just that.